Good day everyone, my name is Cervantes, Applications Engineer from Computrends, and for today's session, we will talk about Biodapt Visualize Connected. Meet Monster Mike, a 36-year-old from St. Cloud, Minnesota, who has transformed the world of adaptive action sports in more ways than one. In 2008, Mike suffered a terrible knee injury during a snowmobile competition, resulting in the amputation of his left leg above the knee. Shortly after his accident, Mike was back doing what he loves, but a regular prosthetic wasn't cutting it. Using SolidWorks CAD, Mike engineered a durable and versatile mechanical knee. Within 7 months, he was again competing on the national stage at the ESPN X Games, receiving a silver medal in adaptive motocross. Mike's design has become so successful that in the 2018 Winter Paralympics, 20 athletes competed using the Moto Knee and VersaFoot to bring home a total of 11 medals. Mike's company, Biodapt, along with this new line of knee and foot prosthetics, continue to evolve from its original design. Growth introduces new challenges of addressing a larger market and evolving product offerings. This is why the team at Biodapt needs top-notch product images of their newest prototype while remaining within budget. Additional prototypes and expense studio shoots are out of the question. Let's watch how Mike's team can tackle these challenges with SolidWorks Visualize Connected, powered by the 3DEXPERIENCE. Let's uncover how the team collaborates on new marketing initiatives, turns existing CAD design into photorealistic renderings, test market interest with new color options, elevates product imagery with creative cameras and lighting, shows off attention to detail through exploded views, and puts it all together with a world-class presentation for sales and marketing. Efficient project collaboration is key to getting these product renderings off the ground. Let me introduce a few of the newest team members. Megan has been contracted to help better understand Biodapt's customers' needs, along with give their social media feed a boost with some fresh content. Don has been helping with the CAD design and has been diving into the world of rendering with SolidWorks Visualize. He will be perfect to help Megan get started with her marketing initiatives. But these two are far from neighbors. Don lives in St. Cloud, Minnesota and reports to the Biodapt headquarters. Megan is located in sunny California, far removed from the cold winters of Minnesota. Because this team is working with the 3DEXPERIENCE, location is no longer a constraint when it comes to collaborating on projects, sharing ideas, and securing data. Megan can log into the team's collaborative dashboard through any web browser on any device. This gives instant access to the team's progress, projects, and all of their secure business and engineering data. Megan can be in sunny California on her tablet, while Mike is competing overseas and Don is in St. Cloud. They stay perfectly sync with everything that's going on. For the current needs of Biodapt, Megan starts by creating a new idea on the team dashboard that gives the rest of the team immediate visibility. For simple tasks as creating a set of renderings, this is a perfect way to monitor the progress through an idea funnel. In this case, Megan has a new idea and is looking for some supporting images for additional color options along with some exploded technical renderings. Now that Megan has proposed a new idea on the team's collaborative dashboard, let's check in Don back in Minnesota. Just like Megan, Don provides his credentials and passwords to create the team's collaborative dashboard. Once logged in, Don sees Megan's new idea and is eager to start working on some concept renderings. From here, Don can launch SolidWorks Visualize Connected from his favorite apps to get going on these renderings right away. This particular application is launched locally on Don's computer where he can still utilize all of his local GPU and CPU hardware. Once Visualize Connected is open, the 3DEXPERIENCE task pane gives Don instant access to everything the team is working on. A quick search finds the latest working revision of the Biodapt assembly consisting of the Moto Knee and VersaFoot designs. Dragging the assembly from the 3D Experience task pane brings this assembly right into Visualize for Dawn to start setting up the rendering project. Using the automatic import profile ensures the CAD assembly structure, material colors, and appearances are accurately carried over. Visualize Connected also creates a reference to the imported assembly. If a change is made to the assembly, Don will be notified and can update his rendering project. Saving the project keeps his work secure to the cloud and accessible from any other device. The project is given a name and some revision comments during its initial save to the cloud. The 3D Experience task pane can be collapsed to open up the simple-to-use interface in Visualize Connected. Don zooms into the VersaFoot after its fresh import to see how quickly Visualize brings these CAD models to life. So far, we watched how easy it is to initiate a project and begin collaborating on an idea with the 3D Experience. Don has all of the CAD data and vendor files he needs to get started, while keeping everything secure and connected to the cloud. This project is moving forward and Don is eager to dive into Visualize Connected. Let's see what it takes to get a few initial photorealistic renderings created. For the first set of images, there are a few details that needed to be adjusted on the VersaFoot and Motoni assembly. Don will start off with applying some vendor decals. He will also need to accurately color match paints directly from the physical prototypes, such as the shock and the anodized treatment of the machined metal. Since the part and assembly structure is retained during the import, it's easy to navigate and select and isolate individual components and sub-assemblies. Don will start by applying some decals which can be created from static images, animations, or image sequences. Megan has already supplied the approved decals from the vendor for Don to use, which has been synced locally to Don's computer through the 3D Experience 3D drive. Decals are applied by simply dragging the desired decal to the intended target surface. Don can accurately map each decal to perfectly wrap the cylindrical body, then with his mouse scale to the desired size. Repeating this operation for the second set of decals, scaling and positioning immediately brings the shock sub-assembly to life. Taking a look at the material finish carried across from CAD shows a close resemblance, but it isn't perfect. Custom materials are simple to create or modify in Visualize Connected. In this case, selecting paint from the extensive material types gives the desired effect. And to make sure the color is an exact match, Don opens his 3D Experience task pane to reference an existing picture that Megan has added to the team's collaborative space, which is easily found from his search history. Having an image as reference is a handy way to make sure these renderings are as close to lifelike as possible. Visualize takes it another step by giving Don an easy color picker to directly extract the color and match it in his rendering. Now to repeat this process for the machine components of the VersaFoot, the metal materials has already been defined and carried across from CAD. Don just needs to color match the anodization form the existing new generation prototype. As Don makes the appearance modifications, visual real-time rendering makes sure he is seeing exactly what his final renderings will deliver. There are a few more steps to the VersaFoot assembly. The VF2 decal can be applied and adjusted into position just as we saw before. Additional appearances can easily be applied as well from the Visualize library. Adding a carbon fiber finish can be done by searching the library for the appropriate appearance by dragging and dropping. So far, this project of the VersaFoot is looking great. With direct access to the most current CAD revision and an easy-to-use interface, Visualize Connected makes for quick work to import a design and its defined materials. Add decals and create additional custom appearances on the fly. Don has a good start on the static renderings, but still has a few specific items that Megan has requested. Megan wanted to see what some color options would look like and use these images for social promotion to hopefully identify some new opportunities. Don has a little more work to do to complete his initial rendering to include his color match appearance to the rest of the leg, and create the rest of the color options from Megan's request. Mean Machine Green and an electric blue version are sure to drive some excitement. Applying appearances to the rest of the assembly is a quick process. A control left click and control right click copies and pastes the custom material to all of the additional machine components, inserts, and other hardware. Creating a new configuration of the model tracks any changes in the model appearances. Don will create a few of these for each color that Megan has requested. Don will be modifying the color of the anodized appearance. Creating a duplicate copy of the existing red is only a few clicks. Modifying the appearance to a bright mean green is done through an industry standard HSB or RGB color palette selector. Don repeats the process for the blue variation and includes a carbon fiber version as well as requested, and with real-time rendering in Visualize, he gets a direct look at how each of these new appearance options will look after production. Applying custom appearances to the rest of the model is a fast workflow using just one of the long list of customizable hotkeys available in Visualize Connected. This helps speed up the process of creating multiple product configurations that are easily managed, giving Don and Megan tons of creative freedom. Creating the requested additional configurations was a super simple process. Now it's time for Don to bring some creativity to these renderings. With endless possibilities of a virtual photo studio, let's see how Don can add some professional touches to his final renderings. With SolidWorks Visualize Connected, adjusting camera positions and perspectives, applying depth of field, and adding additional detailed studio lights can really make this design pop. Let's jump back where Don has just finished up the last carbon fiber configuration and ready to create some custom cameras. The camera is actively positioned with the mouse to get the right angle. Endless amount of cameras can be created for each project and exported to other projects, and all allow for simple, standard camera adjustments. Focal length to change the model perspective, and depth of field to add blurriness to the foreground and background. This really helps draw the viewer's eye to specific areas of the rendering, along with add an extra level of photorealism. Cameras and configurations work hand in hand. Different model appearances can be switched and the changes are reflected through all of Don's custom cameras. Scrolling through each configuration to check that this angle looks great for all of the color options. Creating another camera view, Don is also able to select standard model views, in this case grabbing a front view of the entire assembly. Don notices the model needs some lighting to help illuminate the shock absorber in the moto knee assembly. Creating a custom light only takes a few clicks. Selecting a target to light, a light position, or in this case, use the camera position are all easy options. Bring professional-looking lighting to any Visualize project. Don also creates a missing appearance. Using his handy hotkey, finalizes all the appearance in the entire assembly. Now, with 3 total cameras and 4 appearances, 12 eye-catching images are ready for their final high-resolution renderings. Including the alpha channels, which gives transparency to the rendering background, is perfect for repurposing for downstream tools, such as common editing and presentation software such as Photoshop and PowerPoint. With the renderings complete, Don heads back to the team dashboard to share an update to Megan's idea. He will also include a collage of some renderings he has completed up to this point. For Don, adding in a handful of camera angles and depth of field really brought this project together. Adjusting the lighting so every detail of the model is included was also a snap. And with his previously created configured appearances, Megan is going to be blown away with the amount of content created. Don has definitely beat Megan's expectations, but her wish list is still incomplete. Don's last task is to create some exploded renderings to highlight the detail and quality of the moto knee and VersaFoot design. Exploded product renderings are an eye-catching and creative way to show off your product. Getting this type of shot in a traditional studio would take days of preparation. Let's take a look. It's a new day for Don. To get started with the new set of renderings, he will need to open his saved project from the cloud. A keyword search filters down the company's shared data. Dragging the project into Visualize moves the project locally and lets Don continue where he left off. Don will use a new camera for these exploded views and can start clicking on parts in the assembly and sub-assemblies. Using a simple triad allows him to translate and rotate components into place, in this case grabbing the VersaFoot fasteners, bearings, and bumpers. Once he is happy with the position of each, adding in some depth of field to adjust focus, and then quickly duplicating the camera to exchange that focus point to the branding located on the VersaFoot. Don will repeat this process, this time focusing on the inserts, fasteners, and bearings located at the top of the moto knee. A few more cameras are added, and then it's time to save the project. Since these exploded states have modified the entire model, a new revision will capture this and keep the original rendering project available. Using the 3DEXPERIENCE task pane, these are easily added. The initial project creation, static renderings with appearance configurations, and now an exploded view project are all captured and stored on the cloud. Camera views and configurations can be added individually or as a whole in the Visualize rendering queue. Load all of the set of cameras and configurations to the rendering queue, and Don is free to work on some other tasks while this process. Exploded images are a unique way to show off the quality behind each product design. These types of images takes days to create through traditional methods, and are exactly what marketing and sales teams are asking for. Now that the exploded views have been created, it's time to show this off to the team. Throughout this presentation, images created in Don's workflow have been used to show the simplicity and power of Visualize Connected. From setting up detailed CAD shots, modifying and create custom colors, and creative cameras to complex exploded views. SolidWorks Visualize Connected can do much more. How about interactive content through your website? This can be viewed through any web browser. Or truly bringing your product to life with mind-blowing animations, let's take a look. Other areas of the company will love the reuse of these types of images for all sorts of downstream use. Your customers will love the interactive content delivered to their fingertips. And your competition will hate seeing your product come alive through impactful and memorable animations. The last thing for Don to do is let Megan know his portion of this project is complete. All of his deliverables will be uploaded through the 3DEXPERIENCE 3D drive and instantly accessible by Megan to kick off her portion of the marketing campaign with world-class images. Through project collaboration for communication and working with the most current dataset, Don was able to leverage the moto knee and VersaFoot assemblies to create some photorealistic images. Include future color options and material considerations. Add creativity with additional cameras and studio lighting. Elevate these images and highlight product detail through exploded views, which all come together to make stunning, memorable presentations. If you'd like to learn more about how SolidWorks Visualize Connected can help you, your team, or your company increase their visual impact to your customers, visit our website or reach out to us as your local reseller today. Thank you.